Hey, Tim.
Hey, Greg.
How's it going?
Fantastic.
So last episode, we weren't able to finish our top 10 lists.
Yep.
So we're here back to finish them. But I think there's something really more important we need to focus on.
Yeah, I know our listeners have been really wanting to know how our fantasy football teams have been doing because we touched on it early on. We'd give us a couple little updates here and there, but we're at the end of our, it ends obviously a little earlier than the real Super Bowl, and our league has ended.
Yep.
You and I were neck and neck, 1 and 2 for most of the season.
We finished first. I finished first. You finished second.
Yep.
And their top 4 teams went to the playoffs. And I'm not going to lie, I was spending the money already.
Yeah.
I was like, I got this in hand.
Yeah.
And that's not the way it worked out, did it?
No. My dad was actually petitioning to have you booted from the league next year because you were winning every week by such large margins. And then first week of the playoffs, you and I both lost.
Got bounced.
Which put us in the 3rd and 4th.
I lost to your sister.
Yeah.
And you lost to your dad.
Yeah.
And then we had the consolation bracket.
Yeah.
And it went down to the wire last night.
Yeah, it went down to the last game. You had 2 horses in the race. I had 1. At halftime, it looked like I was going to win. And at the end of the day, the game went to overtime. And Greg, you won by less than a point. So congrats to you and getting 3rd place.
Tie very much. 105.36 to 104.58.
Yeah.
If it was rounded, it would have been a tie.
And I looked at my bench, and if I'd played any one of my other 2 running backs, I would have had enough points. But that's how it goes. So congrats to you.
Thank you very much. It was a well-fought game, I'm a little disappointed in the end of that season, but I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
That's all right.
My co-team, my co-team,
the manager
did a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
she did ask, that being my wife, if she would be getting a cut of the winnings, because she was also, I think, counting the money that she was not going to get for her previous team. But congrats to my dad, who took 2nd in the league, and big congrats to my sister, who came into the playoffs in the number 4 position and ended up coming away with the purse with all the winnings. So congrats to you.
Congratulations,
Ashley.
Well played.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go lick my wounds and be ready for next year.
That's right. And we'll get the joy of watching the remainder of the NFL playoffs to see who is crowned the champion this year. So maybe our Philadelphia team will be able to surprise us and do something. So.
Seattle's overrated. I'm scared of the Rams. I know they lost last night, but the Rams kind of scare me.
Yeah.
The Bears, I guess. I mean, they caught the Eagles when they were in the down part of their season.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles take the NFC.
Yeah. I think the team that I'm most surprised by, though, is the Patriots.
I know.
I mean, I did not think that Drake May was going to be anything, and he's, to be 13-3 at this point, I think it is. So
they sprinkle something in their water up there in New England.
Seriously,
I'm not going to say it's steroids, but it's something.
Yeah, they still got the Spygate cameras up.
Are they checking the footballs to see if they're fully inflated or not?
Well, and that's the name of your team there that you inherited from my wife, the Deflatriots.
it's such a passive, like, it's old, but I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. Although maybe it'll become relevant again if they do find that the Patriots are doing something.
That's true. There you go. You never know.
Yeah. So I guess we should maybe get back to the remaining top 10s. Yeah?
Let's do it. Episode 101.
Well, should we keep it in sort of in the theme and go right to albums?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do that.
All right. I think you lead off.
Okay. So at 10, I've got INXS's Kick.
Yeah. Good choice. For me at number 10, I had to put one album from this guy, even though I could put all of his albums on here, but Even Worse by Weird Al.
Nice. At 9, the Faith No More that we talked about, The Real Thing, which had Epic on it, as well as a bunch of other really fun songs.
Cool. Yeah. And when I got into Metallica, got all their albums, but my favorite to this day is Ride the Lightning.
Nice.
I think that's a great album.
At 8, Duran Duran's Rio.
Nice.
My neighbor, she was really into Duran Duran, and so by default, I listened to a fair amount of Duran Duran, and it's good. I like it.
Nothing wrong with Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Huh. Number 8 for me, the aforementioned Guns N' Roses, and technically their debut album, even though they had kind of like this weird live album before it, Appetite for Destruction.
Nice.
I mean,
can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with that.
At number 7, I've got License to Ill. Beastie Boys.
Nice. Yeah. Number 7, the first album I ever got, H2O by Hall Oates.
Okay. Nice. At 6, I have Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
There's a lot of good songs on there.
This album was definitely late, but I had to put it because it really it changed me from metal to more just rock, was Full Moon Fever by Tom Petty.
All right. I lost my place. 5?
Yes.
Okay. Def Leppard's Hysteria.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, very good.
It was between that and Pyromania. I decided to go with Hysteria just because I feel like when that came out, like the age I was at, was like it was more mine than it was my brother's.
Yeah.
Where Pyromania was more my brother getting me into it.
Exactly. Yep. Now this is, the Sesame Street song, one of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong.
Yeah.
So number 5 on my list is Color by Numbers, Culture Club.
I was this close to putting it on. Now, did you have someone else in your family who listened to it a lot, or did you find that you were the one?
As a little kid, I loved the song Karma Chameleon. Is it? And so my mom got me the album. And, I think that was like the second album I got. So I have either Hall & Oates or Culture Club to listen to. And I'm just, playing them both back to back.
That's funny. Well, my dad, I think I've mentioned before, he was really into like Lionel Richie and Billy Ocean. And then he got the Culture Club tape, and we all loved it. We'd sing along to Karma Chameleon. And then all the other songs on it, they all became just sort of like part of your normal songs you would know. Even if it wasn't on the radio, you knew what came next on the tape.
Yeah, it's like sometimes on the radio the song would hit and then you're waiting for the next song on the tape to play.
Exactly.
But it was
which I feel like it's kind of lost now. I mean, sometimes somebody will listen to an entire album from start to finish, but it's more likely that they'll go on Spotify and they'll just pick some other artist and play that next time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shame.
So, it is.
Shame.
All right, so at 4, I have Appetite for Destruction.
There you go.
Guns N' Roses.
Very nice. Number 4, I am not ashamed to say this, but Whitesnake.
Nice.
It's Still of the Night.
Yeah. I think I had 2 Whitesnake cassettes. I'll have to dig those up, but yeah.
I mean, it was, and from what I understood, actually, I don't know if from somebody told me once that it's actually a collection. Like Whitesnake had been around a long time, or it was David Coverdale or some weird thing. So it was like a bunch of their best songs from all their previous albums. So it was almost like a greatest hits album.
Oh, okay.
So
well, it worked. I mean, they were pretty hot there for a while.
Tawny Katane.
Yeah. All right, so number 3, I have 1984 by Van Halen.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah.
Number 3, the aforementioned Hysteria by Def Leppard.
Nice. So to your point of one of these doesn't fit.
One of these things doesn't belong.
Yeah. Number 2, Peter Gabriel's So.
Oh, okay. Was that In Your Eyes?
I always think of like a Sledgehammer being the one that like comes to mind first, but it could be on there as well. I don't remember if it's on it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know, but yeah.
I just remember that video for Sledgehammer and like, I don't know. I think my dad was pretty into Peter Gabriel and Genesis and all that stuff. And it just, as a littler kid, that something about his voice really kind of stuck with me. So
very cool.
So
there you go. So number 2 on this list, this is an album I still listen to this day. I don't even know another album by this band, but yet this is one of my all-time favorite, even out of the 80s. Like, I know this is our kid stuff, but I love this album, Flood by They Might Be Giants.
Okay.
I freaking love it.
That's awesome. All right, so number 1.
Let's hear it.
I think mainly because of the way that like it hit me as a kid. Yeah. Listening to the Thriller album with Vincent Price and the whole thing, like it it like changed me as a kid. Like, darkness falls across the land, the midnight hour is close at hand. Like that whole thing, like it was pretty wild. And obviously to see the video as well as a kid, that really was crazy.
Yeah, that was on my honorable mention list because I didn't have that album, but my neighbor did, and we listened to it a lot. But
cool.
My number one album that really opened my eyes to, I think, understanding different music, Meatloaf's "Bat Outta Hell."
Okay,
love that. The guitar in it, it's kind of like an opera. The way the way it just builds and all that stuff. Fantastic album. Have you ever listened to "Bat Outta Hell"?
I mean, I know a bunch of the songs off of it, but I've never. I don't think I've ever listened to the album from start to finish.
Oh, the song alone, "Bat Outta Hell," is amazing.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to give it a.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've access to every single song ever made and every album on Spotify, I'll have to do it. So, what do you think? Top 10 toys next?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
Let's do it.
All right. Why don't you kick this one off there?
All right. I have this at 10, but only because it's not truly a toy, but it is kind of, and that was just our bikes.
Ooh, that's good though.
I mean, it was like a gift. It was kind of like a toy, but like it's sort of outside of the.
That's a good one.
Realm.
I like that.
But it had to be on there because like bikes were king.
I mean, that would be like a number one must have out of anything, right? Was a bike. So yeah, good call. I didn't think that way, but nice. Now, what I did do with these toys is I didn't include any electronics.
Okay. Like
I didn't Nintendo or Atari or any of those. I was like, I'm just gonna
trying to make me look bad.
Yeah. So number 10 on my list, Smurfs.
Nice.
Those little blue guys.
Yeah. Cool.
I had a whole bunch of them. Remember?
Yeah.
They were fun to collect.
And that kind of toy that was like maybe 1.5 inch, 2 inch.
If
there was Garfield had them, Snoopy had them.
Yeah.
Like any I think animated character from a show, they would make those little.
Hard plastic. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So next for me, number 9, I went with a board game, Candyland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a very good one. Yeah. I kind of went with a board game, but this was an individual board game, and it's actually not a board game. It was a skill game when you had this little silver metal ball, and you had to get it from point A to point B, and it was called Run Yourself Ragged.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a closed thing. Okay. It was like open. So like it had these little buttons at the bottom, and so you'd have to get it like over a bridge like that would go up and down across 2 metal bars that you had to like open and close to get it across.
Yeah.
A little hammer thing where and it would like literally raise in the air like a catapult. So much fun as a kid.
It does sound fun.
Yeah.
We had something I guess sort of similar in that it was it was just you, and it was again a silver metal ball. But it was just like a giant grid that you had to like get it through. But you had 2 knobs. One would pitch the board left to right. The other one pitch it front to back. And it was like a maze, but you had to do it. And there'd be pitfalls, little holes all over the place where if you went too far, it would drop down and you have to start over.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So, very cool. Yeah, similar.
Didn't make my list, but.
No.
Okay, so I stuck with the board game kind of thing with Chutes and Ladders at number 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. For me at number 8 was this little plastic puppy dog called Good Puppy.
Okay.
And it had a string, and you could pull him along and walk him. And what was really cool is it had these little plastic, what looked like bones. And you could put him in his mouth and squeeze the end, which I guess was like an air thing. And his mouth would open and eat the bone, which would then come down a chute, and like where his dog tag would be, you could open up and take the bone out again and keep feeding it to him.
That's cool.
So as a little kid, I took that thing everywhere.
That's very cool. So 7 for me was just Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. We played with them endlessly when we were kids. Yeah.
That's a good call. I forgot about Matchboxes. Yeah, I had a nice collection of those. Yeah. Number 7 for me, we had an episode on this, He-Man.
Nice.
Loved He-Man.
Yeah. 6 for me, Micro Machines. So very similar to the Hot Wheels and the Matchboxes, but something about the smaller size. Some of them had like big wheels on them and stuff. And I think at one point there was even like John talked about it when we interviewed him, that they'd make the little like city things where they'd
cityscape.
You could put them in a parking lot and whatever. So yeah, it was fun.
Little kids like putting cars in parking lots.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Number 6 for me, when we interviewed Ren Geyer, the Nerf football.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's pretty.
That was like a standard, right? Yeah.
Very cool. So 5, I had Atari.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me, we used these a ton. Now, came later, but Super Soakers.
Yeah.
I mean, with the long tube, you'd fill it up, and it's so much better than a
Yeah, I mean, we grew up with the little clear plastic ones that was like, you have to be like 3 feet away from someone, actually.
And they'd leak at the bottom, and they empty. No, but Super Soakers were pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. Number 4, Legos.
Nice.
Yeah, we love Legos. So many hours we spent building Legos. It was a lot of fun.
We were not a Lego family. No, didn't have one Lego. For number 4 for me was Star Wars. Love the Star Wars figures.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
3, I had Nintendo. So.
Okay. That's good stuff. Number 3 for me was G.I. Joe. I had a lot of G.I. Joe.
Very cool. With only 2 left, might be on my list as well.
Might be.
At 2, I had Transformers.
How cool is Transformers?
Yeah. Very fun.
That's my list. Number 2, Transformers.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
So then for me, G.I. Joe was number 1.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. G.I. Joe did not make my number 1. That was my number 3. Transformers were my number 2. Mask was my number 1.
Yeah.
Man. And I didn't have, I had a good amount, but not a ton. They were just the coolest.
Yeah.
I love Mask.
Yeah. I missed an opportunity there. I had a lot of Mask too, and I completely forgot to put them on my list.
Well, you just replace Nintendo with Mask.
Yeah, Nintendo. Swap that out. Yeah, Mask was awesome. It was sort of like a mix of like G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Exactly. And something about them being a little bit smaller was kind of fun too. So
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, loved Mask. Awesome toys.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get all of these and go outside and throw a Nerf.
All right, what are you thinking? What's next?
Let's see. We only have how many? 3 lists
3
left?
left. Yeah.
How about TV shows?
All right.
Should we go throwback to 1980s TV shows? What was like a 10-year-old Tim excited about on must-see TV?
All right, so my number 10 is Cheers.
Okay.
It was a little bit like older, it wasn't like catered to kids per se, but there was something, we'd watch it as a family. It was, and it's a great show, but so number 10 for Cheers.
Nice. My family did not watch Cheers.
Okay.
So, but number 10, we did watch Family Ties with the Michael J. Fox superstardom crashing through.
Yeah.
You had to watch Family Ties.
Yeah, it's great. Number 9, Greatest American Hero.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. The song still?
Yeah. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm on top of the world. It's gotta be somebody else.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. Very nice.
There we
go. Number 9, looking back, it's very cringy. So it's kind of cringy to say, but Married with Children.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought about it. It was definitely mentioned as I was going through this, but
yeah.
I think the big thing is, you look at what's out there now and you watch that and it's like, whatever. It doesn't seem like it's even edgy. But, when that was first out, it was like, oh man, this is crazy.
Yes.
And to watch it with your, I don't know if you watched it and your parents were in the room, but you'd be like, oh God. But I'm going to endure because Kelly Bundy's coming through that door real soon.
I might have had a couple posters of Kelly Bundy on my bedroom wall.
Yeah. No, it was a good show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Number 8, 8 is Enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We didn't watch that one, but I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Yep. For us, it was we were kind of going, if you knew now what you knew then, but or knew then what you know now, whatever. The Cosby Show.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. Because my parents loved Bill Cosby, the stand-up and everything. And
my parents had the same thing. They had the tapes. We would listen to, chocolate cake and was it grapefruit juice or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, with everything that happened, I didn't put it on my list. But
yeah.
But it was part of our, you can't deny that it was a great show.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
number 7.
So I have Night Court at number 7.
Oh, okay. All right. That might be on my list, but not at number 7. Instead, it's a different Knight. Knight Rider.
Nice. I might have that on my list, but a little bit different. So you already mentioned this one. At number 6, I have Family Ties.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was a great show.
Number 6, I really liked this show. It was just, you felt cool just saying you watched it.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street.
Nice. Yeah.
Old Johnny Depp.
Yeah. That missed my list, but that's a good one. Yeah. Number 5, I've got The A-Team.
Nice. That may be on my list. That was a great show.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me was Alf,
Okay.
the cat-eating alien.
Yeah, it was good. It didn't make my list, but yeah, it was a good show. We watched it. At 4, I've got Knight Rider.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Number 4 for me was Night Court.
Nice.
Loved it.
Yeah. Number 3, The Brady Bunch.
And I didn't think about that. That's a good one. Yeah.
I think partly just because we watched it a lot. It seemed like it was on all the time.
Syndication. And, you could go down that road and I could add Gilligan's Island, Hogan's Heroes, all those.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Number 3 for me, Dukes of Hazzard.
And for 2 for me, Dukes of Hazzard.
There you go. Number 2 for me, the A-Team.
All right. Let's see if one matches up with the Fall Guy.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I did like the Fall Guy, but it did not make my list.
Yeah.
That was more of a rerun thing. Number 1, The Muppet Show. Loved The Muppet Show as a little kid.
Little kid, that was like the absolute best part of the week when that came on. So, that's a fail on my part. Yeah,
that's a family. We'd make popcorn. It would be so exciting, and you'd be like, "The Muppets are on TV." Any honorable? I have one honorable mention.
Okay.
Different Strokes.
Oh yeah.
Only because I went around saying, "Which Talk About Willis?"
We all did. Well, I almost wanted to put Fantasy Island on, even though I was scared of the show. But running around being the plane, we do that all the time. Which probably is not politically correct anymore. But I did have one honorable mention: The Great Space Coaster.
Oh yeah.
As like a little kid, like we loved watching that.
Yeah. Is that the Gary Gnu with the news?
No Gnu is good news with Gary Gnu.
That's right. I do remember that. Good ones.
That's good.
Memory lane comes flooding back in. We've got 2. Should we save movies for last?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
So now we're doing our top 10 list of our top 10 favorite Nintendo Entertainment System games.
Yeah. Cool.
If you've ever listened to this show, I'm sure you have a good idea of at least
a few of these.
Because, the NES, I wasn't as cool as Tim, who had the Rob, the first generation and stuff. I was a little bit later, but I caught up quickly.
We can start it off?
Sure. Number 10, Tecmo Super Bowl.
Nice.
It was just such an easy playable game,
Unfortunately, it didn't make my list only because I didn't start playing it until later on because we didn't have it growing up.
Okay.
It was only later on that a buddy of mine gave it to me, but it's a good game, though.
It is a good one, yeah.
I have The Adventure of Link.
Oh, very cool.
Number 10.
Okay. I mentioned I didn't play that at all until much later, so. Yeah. Number 9 for me was, I think, a standard. I think anybody who had a Nintendo somehow had this game, Blades of Steel.
Yeah, that was a good one. Didn't make my list, but that's a very good one. Yeah. At 9, I've got Duck Hunt. Just because the blaster, that's what kind of started it all. How to put Duck Hunt on.
Agreed. That was going to be an honorable mention for me, was Duck Hunt. Yeah. Now, this game, I played an awful lot. I bring it over to your house. We still play it. But I have never beaten it. And it drives me nuts. Double Dragon. Yeah. It is a very hard game.
I guess it's similar in a way to the gameplay of that. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, also pretty difficult game.
Very difficult, unless you have the Game Genie.
Exactly.
Then it's not so tough.
Can't die.
And number 7 is, now this is a little bit, kind of a cheat, because I had it for Game Boy, but I had to include it because I played it a ton, and that is Tetris.
Yeah.
I was a little obsessed with that game for a while.
Yeah. Like you said, though, on the Game Boy, like I played that, almost like the way the kids play, games today.
Yeah.
There was a summer, I think that's all I did was play Tetris. For me, at 7, I've got Ikari Warriors. Yeah, we played it a lot. I don't know. I think you said you didn't play it much when you were a kid.
No.
But when we were kids, me and my brother played that a ton.
That was nice. Coming in number 6, Paperboy. Loved Paperboy.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah. We didn't have it, but like I think I said, I played it, we go to the arcade, but if you didn't have it at home, it just was a different experience.
Yeah. We didn't have it. We rented it a lot. It was like one of those games.
Cool. At 6, I've got Contra. Contra was a great game.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Especially when you learn the cheat code.
Yeah.
Coming in number 5, which was just a very nice gift from my co-host here, Marble Madness.
Yeah, I didn't play it as a kid, but we've since played it a bunch, and it's a fun game. It's a lot of control. You got to really be, aware of what you're doing. And, there's no misjudging.
No.
You die quickly. At 5, Castlevania.
Nice.
Played a lot of that. It was a cool adventure game.
Nice. I never really played it, but you got me that too.
Yeah.
That's a very hard game.
It is hard.
Like the way they start you off, if you just like walk forward accidentally, you're like, oh, darn it, I'm gonna gotta wait till the screen loads before you do anything.
Yeah.
It's fun. 4 for me, Contra.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
4, just because it wouldn't be a Nintendo list without a Mario Brothers game, so I just put the original Super Mario Brothers.
Nice. Coming in number 3, Metal Gear.
Nice. Again, a game that I didn't play as a kid, but it seems like it's pretty fun.
Once I beat it, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Sounds good. This one was mainly just because of the sheer amount of time spent playing it.
Okay.
My brother and I played Double Dribble. Like, that was like our default. Like, if we just wanted to play a game against each other, we'd play Double Dribble. So, it's a good game. It's fun.
Nice. Number 2 was, I played it an absolute ton. It's probably what made me love the NES, Super Mario Brothers.
Nice.
Yeah.
At 2, I have Punch Out, Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Very cool.
Very good game.
My number 1, Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Nice. For me, it was Zelda.
Okay.
We were obsessed with that game, and like the amount of depth to the game compared to some of the other ones where like you did, like we've been playing the Kung Fu that you got for me, which is super fun, also pretty hard.
Very.
But it only has like 5 floors or something
Yeah.
like that. Where Zelda, it just seemed like it was endless. Like the maps were huge, and there were so many, like you'd backtrack and get lost, and
Yeah.
it was a very dense game. But
Yeah.
it was fun.
More for your buck than the Kung Fu.
Yeah, very cool.
Or even Marble Madness. I found out it only has 6 levels.
Yeah.
Of course, I never going to beat the game, but
Exactly. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Awesome.
Any honorable mentions there for you?
No, I didn't have any honorable mentions for the NES games.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, there's a lot of other great games, obviously, but those are
the big ones. Yeah. I mean, you could go with Excite Bike.
Yeah, I thought about it. I mean,
that's a pretty good one.
it was one of the first ones we had. It was fun.
I didn't have it, but again, I played at friends' house, and you were excited when they had it, and you're like, oh yeah, let's play that.
Yeah, cool. All right, on to movies. Movies.
Our last top 10 list for the episodes here that we have.
Yeah.
And this is, I think one of the things we talk a lot about is movies.
Yeah. All right. So you want to start off, or
You want me to start off?
Doesn't matter.
I'll start
Whatever.
off. I don't care. Number 10. I know this was late in the decade, but given the impact and how much I love this individual, he was in my bands, he was in my album, he was in the movies, King of all media, Weird Al Yankovic with his awesome movie UHF.
UHF. Very good. Nice. I went with E.T.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great movie. As a kid, it was really entertaining. So yeah, it was pretty high. I could have put it higher probably, but
yeah,
there's some other, like, just as a kid, experience ones that didn't scare me as much as certain parts of E.T. did.
E.T. scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Number 9, which, it's hard because it's another late 90s or late 80s movie, but it was so phenomenal. Batman.
Nice.
Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, so good.
And it kind of like reset the Batman character.
Yeah.
To like the modern version, that was, and the series that followed. I mean, there's so many other, great ones, but Keaton was amazing.
Yeah. Which I think it, reflects Tim Burton and the cool factor that he added to it.
I think that probably was like the first one that really introduced us as kids to Tim Burton.
Yeah. I think he might have had one before it or something like that, but this was his.
That was
Yeah.
And the Danny Elfman soundtracks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Oh, so good.
At number 9, I have Ghostbusters.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. That's a good one.
Again, like as a kid, like there was a little bit of a scary element to it.
Oh my gosh.
But it wasn't over the top, but it was enough that like you were a little pensive while watching it. Then, you watch it again. You're like, oh, no, it's just fun. It's not scary.
Yeah. I don't know. That librarian lady scared the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Speaking of scary stuff, and I think I mentioned this movie every single episode, but it had such a profound impact on me. It made me love scary movies. It made me love zombie movies. Return of the Living Dead on my number 8 movies of the 80s.
Nice. For me, I went with more of like a just as a kid, I don't know if it did well or if a lot of people saw it or not, but Batteries Not Included as a kid, I just loved that movie. The idea of these little, flying robots and, the sort of soft quality of the big, the big dude who would like fix them. It was quiet and shy, and the old couple, and like how there was like a mother to the robots, and like it was, I don't know, somehow it hit home as a kid really well. I love that movie.
Nice. Coming in at number 7 for me, Breakfast Club.
All right. Yeah.
That's just such a great, so quotable and funny, and John Hughes just knew what he was doing.
Absolutely. For me, number 7, I had Short Circuit.
Oh, that's a good one, Johnny Five.
Johnny Five, still alive.
That's a good one. Coming in at number 6, I can't believe it's not higher on the list, but Better Off Dead.
Nice.
Love that movie.
Nice. For 6, I've got Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Even though we were kind of young when that came out. Yeah.
I just, I felt like I needed to include some of the Star Wars because of how much it affected everything else, like with the toys and just the phenomenon of it and stuff.
So true. Yeah. Number 5, one of the most rewatchable movies, Back to the Future.
Very nice. Yep. Might be on my list.
It might be.
5, I've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Very cool. Might be on my list. At number 4, I went with Star Wars, but with Return of the Jedi, because that was more, I remember it. I saw it in the theaters.
Yeah.
I was, I felt like I was part of it.
Yeah.
The phenomenon. So yeah, Return of the Jedi. Love the stupid Ewoks. I don't care what anybody says.
So at 4, I have Weird Science.
Oh, that should have made my list. Darn it. That is a great movie. Yeah. Coming in number 3, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
All right. And 3 for me, Spaceballs.
Oh, that's a good one. Very good. I did not make my list. It should have. Yeah. Number 2 for me, we did a movie review on it. It's the movie that made me love movies, Goonies.
I, too, have that at number 2.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. It's a great movie.
It is, yeah.
And finally, number 1, this movie made me grow up almost.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Stand By Me.
Yeah. It was on my list, and it got moved around a lot. And in the end, it's on my honorable mentions. Yeah.
Okay.
I went with Back to the Future.
Oh, nice.
That's my number 1. Yeah.
Highly rewatchable.
Yeah.
What other honorable mentions did you have?
Let's see. So I kind of shied away from some of the 16 Candles, Better Off Dead, Breakfast Club, only because I felt like I went into this a little bit more of like younger me, as opposed to like the ones that were a little more like teenage age movies for whatever reason. But absolutely, all those movies are. This was really hard, to be honest.
It was.
Movies, there's so many, to cut it down to 10. And again, like I said earlier, like we start the 80s at 4 or 5, and by the end we're middle teenage, almost driving. So you could do a top 10 for each of those years probably. And, and find 10 great movies that really spoke to us as kids. So yeah, it was tough.
So any honorable mentions you want to mention?
The 16 Candles.
Oh, those
Breakfast
were your
Club.
honorable. Okay.
Yeah, those were all the ones that
I had 2 that didn't make my list. One was only because it became I really got into it much later, but The Princess Bride.
Yeah, that was
It's such a good movie. And then this movie I absolutely love, and it was going to be my top 3 movies, but because it's a seasonal movie, I decided not to, which was The Christmas Story.
Okay.
Or A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I just absolutely adore that movie. I saw it in the theaters.
Yeah.
But it's a holiday movie, so I was like, I'll just put it as an honorable mention.
Well, even the Christmas, the National Lampoon's Vacations movies, could have put one of those on
easily.
Yeah. Then when I was talking to my wife a little bit, she's like Meatballs or any of those kind of movies, and I was like, I don't know. I'm sticking with what I have.
Yeah. I mean, the 80s had so many good movies that it's just so hard. I tried to pick movies that had an impression on me, not necessarily that were you know.
Well, even Summer Rental with John Candy, that was one I can remember when I watched it, and it was it left an impression, obviously, but it didn't make the list.
Yeah.
So that's our top 10. And yeah, I mean, it's for all you out there who've been sticking with us for 100 episodes, thank you so much. We hope you'll continue to stick with us as we move into season 5 pretty soon. And it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we love it. We love doing it, and I hope you like listening to it.
Yeah. Cool.
Can't get enough Latch-Key Dad content? Well, check out latchkeydads.com.
That's right, Greg. On our website, we've got a plethora of photos from each episode, as well as other interesting links to content that we talk about on the show.
Yeah, Tim, I really enjoy all the pictures that you put up there, as they really bring the episode home.
Yeah, I guess I'm not afraid to show those embarrassing photos of my childhood. So, yeah, we encourage you to check out the website, latchkeydads.com, for all that content.
Excellent. And if you have a moment, check out our shop page where we've got really cool keychains for sale. If you don't know what to get your dad for Christmas, the holidays, Father's Day, birthday, check it out. It's a cool gift. Tim, did you know that listeners should like, review, and subscribe to the Latchkey Dads podcast?
No. But now I know.
No,
Knowing is half the battle.